Okay, I want to move the amendment. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Cathaoirleach, and I want to welcome the Minister here and indeed acknowledge Senator Siri Carney, who's on the committee, the Oireachtas Committee on Planning, Housing and Heritage, and we've discussed this at great length. So, Minister, there's quite a lot of amendments, so I'm going to be brief on each and every one of them. The rationale, I'm just going to set out the rationale of each amendment as I see it in terms of my own amendments. And I want to flag to the House I've been asked by Senator Alice Mary Higgins also to deal and move with her amendments before the House, and I think they've notified the Shannon office of that. So the rationale for amendment number 1. This is a more appropriate name for the bill. It's a suggestion that this would be called the Historic Archaeological Heritage, would be substitute from the Historic Archaeological Heritage and Monuments Act. And again, that was something that Sean Kine talked about, and he's a former minister in this area, and he suggested it. And when you look at the extent of the word monument in this piece of legislation, I think it makes absolute sense. So I thought, actually, I think Senator Siri Carney also indicated to me that we have a very good amendment, and I took up that advice and I ran with it. So I'm not going to go into great length yet, just to say that we have an entire section devoted in this legislation to the Register of Monuments and related provisions, special protection for certain registered monuments, works carried out on registered monuments, and more. The list would be a lot longer if it was to list all of the various legislation bits in this legislation dealing with the monuments. So I think the case stands, Minister, and I look forward to your response.